I think about what it'd be like.
Starting something new can be daunting for sure. Like learning how to work out to build muscle. Starting that YouTube channel with no prior film experience. Starting that business you always wanted to do, or like in my case, in this segment right now, learn how to make some pancakes.
I think about what it'd be like.
In order to grow, you need to get out of your comfort zone, and by exposing yourself where you might lack, it can turn those weaknesses into strengths. You need to throw yourself into the things that make you feel the most uncomfortable, because although it might be scary at first, the scary part only lasts so long. Now, while you take and learn from it, last forever. And that's what I've been doing for the past couple of months. You see, talking to a camera wasn't really my strong suit. Or I think it's not anybody's strong suit. But for me, it was really a challenge. And now I think I can say and confidently say that I am doing much better now. Much better than I was doing before. I find it interesting though on how we usually respond to what makes us feel somewhat overwhelmed or scared with one of the following reactions or responses. In fear, we either experience fight, flight, freeze, or fawn. I find myself doing flight the most, if I'm being honest. For some reason, whenever I see a challenge or something intimidating or a potential threat, I just would rather leave the scene than just be part of it. Back then, when I started creating these videos, I could literally have the camera ready to go on the tripod and it could be recording and I just wouldn't be able to speak. I would have just stayed there and I would have said, nah, I'm good, and just leave the scene. And then later, the afterthought, I would probably be telling myself like, are you serious, man? Like, anyways, the reason why I'm saying this is because you should just For a while now, I've stayed on my interest on trying out content creation, and I gotta say, it's been fun. But the truth is, I have always been alone creating these videos. Firstly, because of where I live, it can be difficult to find like-minded creators here in San Antonio. And secondly, I haven't found others yet who share the same values as I do, which are to 1, create connections throughout the world, 2, make wholesome yet entertaining content, and 3, people who share the same faith as me. Alright, I am here. On one of my last videos, I spoke about how I was having an interview with Travel and Leisure by Wyndham. And if you're not familiar with Wyndham, well, they are one of the largest hotel chains in the world. And I recently applied there to become a marketer, even though I've never done sales or marketing in my life. And believe me or not, I got the job. I was hired. It's been 4 weeks exactly since I started to work here, and let me tell you, ever since the start, I've been literally just been figuring it out. This job is just a process of learning, and before I explain why, let me show you a little bit of what I'm doing. Oh man, they're so cute. I would love to have one. So as an employee, I probably can't take my whole camera setup in here, so I'm gonna be filming it here on my iPhone. So pretty much I get in and see World for free. Obviously, I have to do labor work. It's my job being here. And pretty much, yeah, every guest that comes by, I just ask him like, hey, will you guys be doing the river walk? Will you guys be going to the river walk by any chance? And that's where like I try to like give them or offer them these discounts on the attractions here in San Antonio. You know, pretty much a lot of them say no, but sometimes you get that yes. And they're probably gonna ask me like, oh, what's the catch? Well, you have to go to this presentation in downtown. Like one of the discounts that we have is a 7-night stay at any Wyndham resort for only $40. That's a great deal, but the catch is that you have to go there to the event. This video was not intended to speak about this at all, but it's hard to speak to strangers, I'm not gonna lie. So this job's description or duties is to talk to as many people as you can and how to overcome those no thank yous, which definitely gets me out of my comfort zone much more than what I was doing in freelancing, like I was doing much more of before. Anyways, I really love this shot, by the way. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go back home. Sometimes it feels like we are juggling a million things in our lives by chasing our dreams. I know that I'm not the only one that feels this or that goes through this, that are trying to achieve or reach for everything all at once. It kind of reminds me of this movie called Everything or Everywhere All at Once, or Everything Everywhere All at Once, where she's juggling so many things in just a certain amount of time, which is crazy, and she has this pressure of having to do everything in excellence, but it doesn't work like that. Now, I do recognize that having a million things on your plate or trying to achieve all these crazy stuff or so many things is that sacrifice has to be in this, because if we don't have sacrifice, then we're not going to be able to achieve what we want to do. So what should we do, right? See, the thing is, the reason why I'm making this video, start now, figure out later, is because I feel like a lot of us want to do so many things at once, or we want to have so many things, but we just don't start. Because in my case, I really want to keep making these videos. I want to become a content creator, and I also want to play basketball, and I also want to keep studying in college. But right now it's not the time because I do not have the funds for it. All that other stuff that come in our lives, we're trying to juggle so much, and I think that we put ourselves in a deadline that we're not supposed to. In 2 years, I should have this, rather than in 1 year, I can achieve at least this one thing, and put all of your effort in doing that. And then after that, we reach for the other goal. This is what this video is for, to pick one and to start with it. And even if you don't know how to do it, even if you don't know how to get there, but we eventually will, and you will figure it out, pretty much. Hey, I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video, and if you would like to learn more about camera stuff, just click on this video right here, and I'll see you all on the next one.